preparation for taking off the intake manifold, noticing the routing of the wires. Okay, everything's unplugged. All the way around. Move the alternator, 15 millimeters. The last one just slides right out, so you don't have to remove that bolt. Took off that bar, sitting there. Okay, fuel injectors unscrewed and unplugged. Now to lift it out. Alright, if I can get this to focus. In the center of your screen is the drain plug to the radiator. Having trouble focusing. It's on the driver's side, bottom. Drains through a little hole in the sheathing there. Alright, so plenum's off. I had 6 or 7 8mm bolts and a couple 10mm studs. I removed the vacuum line from the booster instead of from the back of the plenum, so it didn't break anything. Light in there, but it's pretty carboned up. Not too bad. Doesn't look like anything can't be cleaned. The gasket actually feels like it's still good, but I'm changing it anyway. Okay. Alright, got the intake off. I just draped this over there. Cleaned up the gasket area. It was leaking on the side rails. Is where it was leaking. External leak. Yeah. Part 2 tomorrow. I'll be doing the valve covers. This has had the upgrades. Had the upgraded metals on it. But the side one was falling apart. No good. It's alright. Alright, putting it back in. Use some thread sealant. This is a high temp thread sealant because you're going into water jackets for all your intake manifold bolts. Okay, finished up. Everything's plugged back in. Double check. Nothing worse than putting it all back together and you forgot something stupid. Injector's all plugged back in, alternator reconnected and tight, O2 sensor in the back. Everything's all good and connected, vacuums, plug wires rerouted and hooked up to the proper thingy. Mission accomplished. All I gotta do is change the oil and refill the coolant.